Hello, fellow Shorians. Dr. DiPonio here. Just wanted to talk to you really quick about the safety and security of our students here at Lakeshore Public Schools. There's no more important thing as a father of three, and I'm sure for everybody listening here, to ensure that our kids are safe at all times. And in order to do that, we need to make sure that we are all communicating well, we're all on the same page, and then we all keep this in our on the front burner at all times. Some things that we can do at home to make sure that this occurs. First of all, if you're a gun owner, as a kid that grew up in a household of hunters and in a household that we still hunt, most important is to make sure that guns are always safely secured and separate from ammunition at all times. You have a responsibility, I have a responsibility to make sure that the guns that we own never end up in the hands of our children unsupervised. Secondly, we want to make sure that there's open lines of communication. If you are ever concerned about anything that's going on with a student at Lakeshore Public Schools, reach out and get some help. We have a variety of supports that exist for the sole purpose of making sure that our kids' well-being is always something that we're advancing towards, their mental health. You know, we've got tough, gritty kids here in St. Clair Shores, but that doesn't mean that we can't lean on each other from time to time. If you are concerned about the well-being of your child, please do not hesitate to reach out to a school official so that we can lend a hand. There's absolutely no shame in that. You know, we wouldn't hesitate to take our children to the doctor if they had broken an arm, and we certainly shouldn't hesitate to take them to the doctor if we feel like they're not doing well, you know, from a mental wellness standpoint. Third, let's always realize that we can report our concerns in an anonymous fashion. Okay to say is absolutely the best way to do this. If you were just simply to Google okay to say, you're going to get a link to provide a form to supply an anonymous tip. The way that it works is Michigan State Police receive that tip. They have a list of contacts both from the St. Clair Shores Police Department as well as school officials, and they reach out to us with that tip no matter what time of the day it is. Of course, you can always reach out to school officials or members of the St. Clair Shores Police Department with any concerns that you might have regarding the safety and security of our students. We work very closely together day and night. There is no time off, no complacency when it comes to this particular matter. And finally, folks, what I think is critical is that all of us are highly involved in the virtual activities of our children. We parent in great fashion in areas that we might have the ability to kind of let our kids have a little more freedom and responsibility. But when it comes to virtual activities, when it comes to their social media presence, when it comes to activities on the phone, these are things that we traditionally see as areas that we underparent in. I'm not preaching to you. I'm telling you as a father that our kids have great access to a variety of things. Some of those things are good. A lot of those things are just obstacles to a successful life. We have to be highly involved. Our kids have moved from a play-based childhood into a phone-based childhood, and this is a course that we must reverse. We've got to get kids off of their phones and out of that virtual world and into the real world and start interacting with each other in a really strong and positive fashion. Of course, if you ever have any questions or concerns, or there's anything that we can do to assist in partnering with making sure that our kids are safe and secure, we're all for that. So please don't hesitate to reach out. As always, thank you so much for being a part of Lakeshore Public Schools, and I look forward to talking to you again.